just wanna be evil. I just wanna be evil. I just wanna be evil.
Pretty much. That's fucking exciting.
They know what I'm saying.
What's happening, man?
Hey, too much, brother. How have you been?
Chilling out here at a little new location, testing it out,
Okay.
testing the waters,
All right.
chatting to peoples.
Yeah, it's been a while since I last visited, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, inform the people I'm currently recently unemployed.
Ain't that big.
It is their business. They might can help me out. So, yeah, unemployed. So, you know.
Hey, niggas still work.
Yeah.
On that.
Still doing that. Still
Might be
doing
unemployed on that, but and they ain't talking about that.
Word. Craziness going on, planes crashing and going on and whatnot. What was it? Yesterday, another plane crash.
Yeah.
Another plane crash. The first one was the helicopter, so something's going on with that. They gotta straighten that out. You start getting into the world of politics. You start talking about those plane crash. And what's been going on in the entertainment world, sir?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. What's been going on in the entertainment world?
Raising Candy coming back on March 7th.
Ooh yeah, I'll be there to see the hell.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Force comes back on next week, like February the 7th or some shit. I'm wanting to see both of them, but something different about that Raising Candy.
Raising Candy definitely has a different flavor to it. Force, it took a little while for me to really get immersed into it.
Hey, we love that show, but that first season, it was tough. It took like damn near to like the final 3 episodes of the first season. Whole second season was good.
Yeah.
But that first fucking season, it was tough.
Cause it threw me off because we were expecting Tommy to end up in California. He ends up in Chicago. About to say Detroit, Chicago, and we were kind of like, what the what? So yeah, it just kind of throw you off a little bit. But
it wasn't even that too tough. It was just some of the dynamics. Like y'all was just trying to make up shit, just to make up for shit that he was lacking from the other show. Trying to fill it in on us, trying to force it on us. It wound up working once y'all got the writing together and shit. But in the beginning, we wasn't fucking with that shit. Wasn't even really fucking with, like, y'all kept overusing the Russians. Like every time some shit going on, it's the Russians. I don't give a fuck what part of the Power Universe, it's the Russians. Except for Raising Candy.
It will. Well, so far, we don't know what this next season gonna bring, but I can agree with that. And, I mean, another thing too is it kind of more giving it gives Tommy more, because I guess it's everyone's backstory, you know, their origin story, so to speak, or not his origin story. This is just we get to know, continuation. We get to know more. We get to see and know more about Tommy. Get to learn more about Tommy. I would have rather seen it. I don't know. I'd rather see, you know, like the origin story of Ghost.
Like that's coming though. You know they got the Tommy and Ghost shit tied in together. Yeah.
I definitely would rather see that. But it's a good watch though. The Force is definitely a good watch. It's been entertaining. You know, once you get into it and you start to see it's still missing something. It lacks a little luster. It's still missing something. I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's missing something.
Talking about on Force?
Yes, because it doesn't have the same dynamic as Power had that drew me to it.
And they're gonna say that it ain't posted because it's a different show, but still you gotta keep something in the vein, something that is gonna keep me coming to give me that little nostalgic, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that time I remember right there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't really had too many of them moments. So like they did, but not really.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, I mean, like I said, that might be what's lacking for me. Like it lacks something.
Like the shit that keep us like that time and feel, that constance, that damn car. So don't fuck up the car. Or with this being the last season, they probably gonna fuck that car up.
They gonna blow that shit up.
You know?
They gonna get shot to hell. They gonna switch that damn car.
When you think about it, even when the intro come on, the car.
Yeah, it's the car.
It's just the car.
You know Tommy from the car.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like to see them have Tommy to put the car in storage or some shit and
Like,
drive somewhere to throw you off. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real fucking niggas up. Like, well, I'm looking for the little goddamn two.
Yeah, and the next time you see that blue Ford, he getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You know, he's going like when you see Tommy in that Ford driving it. Okay, he done turned that rental in. He about to set up shop somewhere.
Or he might put that bitch up on last episode or some shit like, nigga, put it up. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Till next time, man.
Till the next time.
But yep, going back to Raising Canaan, they already said this past season they was gonna introduce us to Breeze. They ain't ever said Breeze by name, but I got a feeling we saw Breeze and Unique, and then it came back because he wasn't the same person. He was literally breezing in the room. You wouldn't even know he was fucking there. And the way that he was moving at the end is the way that Ghost moved, with that being Ghost OG and shit.
Yes.
Like you'll never, that'd be the last motherfucker you see if he wanted to be.
Yes, and I'm like, I'm trying to recall when we left off. Did Ronnie get killed?
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed that. Yeah. Okay, so he got Ronnie, and
Spoiler alert, motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
I forgot I'm big on that. I'll put a disclaimer on the beginning, like.
Oh yeah, so let's do that now while we're talking. Disclaimer: we're gonna be talking about a lot of shit. We might offend somebody. We might talk politics.
We will offend somebody. We will talk politics.
We will use profanity, cursing, and there may be spoiler alerts. So just a heads up, if you ain't up on, and I'll disclaim, I think probably just for me, but if you want to piggyback off of it, you can. But some stuff that I talk about, I paraphrase a lot, and you might need to fact check some of it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just
me too.
Shoot me an email or something. Let me know, hey man, this is what I found and whatnot. And you know,
but don't
come after me, man. Goddamn.
Don't send me shit. You said send it to him. Send it to him.
I like to be right about stuff when I'm that I'm talking about. I don't want to be an asshole and just be yeah man, it happened in 1972 and it's like nah, actually before
it was 73.
Yeah, see, shit like that. So. Yeah, but yeah, there will be
fucking put trademark.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but back to what you were saying about
Canaan or
yeah. We're gonna hop out there in a minute, but yeah, just trying to wrap it up because I'm excited that shit coming back on. There's some good TV, y'all.
Yes.
Keep you out the streets. We want to do something. Sit at home, get immersed in that power universe. They got your streets right there. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's just enough for me.
Take care of your kids, your family, yourself.
Yeah, now if you're trying to get out the streets and you're like me, you like that sci-fi shit, oh my fucking God. Silo and Severance, all on Apple TV. Check those shit out. Go watch them now. But finish this first. They're great. I'm not gonna spoil that for you. Because I think you hadn't caught up on them yet. Silo is real good.
I'm gonna tell y'all the gist of what I got from Silo in the beginning is underground bunkers. Some shit don't happen up top to where we can't go up there and shit. And they got a whole community up underground in this bunker. And if you say you want to go outside, you can go the fuck outside, but you ain't coming back inside.
Come back in this motherfucker.
So I'm kind of on episode 1, and this ain't even really spoiling like the first 10 minutes of the show. One of the top dogs who runs that shit kind of. Like I want to go outside. Motherfuckers like, don't even say it. Don't even fucking say that shit.
Don't say it.
As soon as you say it, it's done. So yes, it's a good watch. It also has Carmen in there, the rapper, and some other people. So check it out. David Oyelowo.
Yes. Yes, indeed, it does.
Isn't that David or Daniel? Is Daniel or David?
David.
David Oyelowo. Yeah.
He also plays as Bass Reeves in the Lawman Bass Reeves show that came out, produced by Taylor Sheridan, the same guy who did Yellowstone.
And with it being February the 1st, he also played Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma.
What? Happy Black History Month. Today is the first thing.
I was gonna set it off with the shirt there, but I did.
Happy Black History.
Yeah.
I started off
on the radar real quick, but you gonna see some shit.
I started off with a group text talking about Valentine's Day.
Oh, man.
That's my Valentine's move. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Inside joke. If you want to get in on the field of guys too. That's all I got to say.
So yeah. What was the other one I said? Severance. Severance is a mind fuck. I enjoy those types of shows. It is. I mean, it has it's like a conspiracy mindfuck sci-fi type of vibe to it. I love it from the beginning. Your mind is saying, "What's going on? What's going on here? Why is this? Why is that?" And it's extremely entertaining. Comes on Friday. I think all this shit come on like Friday. Severance and Silo, but Silo's, I believe they're done for right now. But season 2 of Severance just came out not too long. I think it's episode? I think it's the 3rd episode now.
Well, this ain't the first season, it's like second season.
Yeah, it's the second season of Severance. Real good show, real good watch. Loved it. I mean, it's so weird and kind of dorky at the same time. I can really see a video game being made from it, and I only say that from the intro.
No, it can't. No, I ain't ever seen it, but just the synopsis of the show, I can see that shit.
Yeah.
Because we got fucking, like, my kids got me fucking buying work simulator games. Like, I'm buying games to go to work. Driving
Farm simulator, truck simulator.
And T-Pain got me on this shit. So I'm like, man, that shit look pretty dope on the low, goddamn. And then you got to take a haul and shit.
But if you had to get up and go do this shit, it'd be a problem.
I do have to do that shit.
I got no job.
I had to get up and drive.
I don't got no job. Don't give me that game. Get the shit out of here, man.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, bro. So I really can't see a game being made like this shit.
What the thing is though, now when you start talking, when we go into gaming, it's those games are kind of like relaxing, calming. I know on Xbox, I'm a huge Xbox fan. You know, shout out to Xbox, Microsoft. Those sorts of games. It's another game called Unpack, and they're simple. They're kind of dumb. They're just regular work shit, but it's so entertaining. I get from you doing it here, you know, on a computer or on a console. It takes away it's like truck driving simulator. You can't wreck that truck and hurt nobody actually.
Not
you
really.
Feel me? So there's no responsibility. You're relaxed. But as a truck driver, you gotta watch all these cars around you.
People, cars.
You got the load that you're carrying. You know, oversized, overweight shit.
The environment, the weather.
If it's not strapped down all the way, roll off, and hit somebody's house or car, whatever.
Yeah,
the environment.
Driving something yesterday, the other day, got down with a load with some lumber on the bitch, and instead of having like the heavy stuff at the bottom, light stuff at the top, he got all the heavy shit on top and the light shit on the bottom. Pulling over trying to reach that shit down. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. Fuck that, bro.
It is. That's it. It's a science to how they stack the load. I know my dad, he drives a retired truck driver, and he had the flatbed, and you would see how they stacked the stuff on that trailer, and it was unique to see how they positioned it.
Yeah, you got to. There's a science to it.
Yeah, it's a science to it. Like, okay, this has to go here and this and that, and you know, for them to properly move that weight, and he had to have the certain states had different laws on having a flag at the end of the trailer because it was hanging over the trailer.
You wanna know what? I don't really see that no more.
Well, it's the flag or the light. I think in South Carolina, you don't have to have the light. You can just put a flag back there and you're legal. When you cross to Georgia, you got to have the light. So the thing is, in South Carolina, it's the flag or the light. So you might as well just get the damn light.
Shit, go down there and East over by Savannah and them in the paper. You ain't gonna see no flag on the motherfucker. They taking it on 9, bro. I don't see no flag.
Maybe it changed. Like I said, he's a retired truck driver, so maybe it's different. But
I may be wrong, y'all. Y'all let me know, but
my dad
was have no flags when that's it.
My dad was a real stickler about following the rules, and if he said, like, he's the type of person, if you tell him step 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know that's exactly how he's gonna do it. If you don't intend for him to do step 3, just go ahead on and skip to step 4. Then don't write it down. Don't put it in. He's gonna do every fucking step, and it can be time consuming, but he's very, you know, he's about following the rules or whatever. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so you know all his lights and stuff he checked, make sure all his lights and shit was on, and
Y'all bear with me real quick. I can check some shit. Keep going, brother.
All right, cool. So I guess it's my turn now. So, what else was there? It was another show that I was watching. It's some shows I'm waiting to come back, like Fallout. As you said, I'm wearing Fallout 76. Not a fan of the game. I never played Fallout 76. I played Fallout. Excuse me, but not Fallout 76. But the I think it's called Vault 33 is the Fallout show that came on Prime. You know if Prime got that show or not? Is it
I think it's just Fallout, period.
Yeah, but is it?
It's just Fallout.
It's not Vault 33?
This is Fallout. Season 2, they got Macaulay Culkin coming on there playing some kind of mad scientist. That's another show I want to watch. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, that shit's good.
I got the fucking game and I ain't played it yet.
Yeah, I played all of them except for 76.
And that's the one. That's supposed to be the one that's like one of the dope ones.
I've always got bad reviews about it. Everybody's always like, "Oh man, that game sucked." Every time they see me with the shirt on, I guarantee somebody today while I'm out is gonna say, "Oh, you played that game? That game sucked."
I wish y'all motherfuckers would. I wish you would.
They really let us down. Fallout 3 was this and that. And I'm like,
don't come to me and say that. Don't come to me and say that. I ain't talking about Fallout, but anything I'm winning.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take compliments from.
Well, I don't take it in offense because it's like that's my community talking to me.
Yeah.
Gamers. Mm-hmm. Most people see the shirt and they think, oh, there goes a geek, dork, whatever. But that's my community, the gamers, reaching out like, oh man, you play Fallout, and that's their way of saying they didn't like 76, but they like the rest of them, and everyone,
I don't know when the last time they made a Fallout game, but that shit still, the online service is still up. Mm-hmm. But it says since the show came out, like that shit just fucking re-emerged and like shit just going up.
Felt like maybe 2 years ago or last year, it was another Fallout. It was basically like you know how GTA drops the online games?
Yeah.
So it's Fallout 76, but they're online games that they keep dropping. So it's like mini mission games or whatever. Y'all know what the fuck we talking about. We older. I'm older than probably most of the people that's gonna be watching. So y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the other games that they drop online that you have to have the original game to go in there and access it online. Like GTA did with the Doctor.
Talking about DLC content.
Yeah, the DLC. Thank you. I'm not that bright, guys.
He said it. I ain't say that shit. You know what the fuck you talking about.
I don't know. I lose the word. Like I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know the word that I'm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let you know, man. This some country air food you looking at.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, you know the thing that you put on your head. You know when it was cold and what the damn thing called?
Gucci.
All right, we'll go with that.
But I never watched it. Never played the game, but I'm a fan of it.
Oh shit, I forgot what we were talking about. Fallout.
Yeah.
Fallout. What is Fallout? Okay, yeah. Fallout.
But you have played Fallout before, you said?
Yeah, I played 3. I played on Xbox 360. I played 3. I played I don't know if I played the first. Did I play the first one? They're all they're all similar to Skyrim. You say Skyrim, you saying something. You can't say nothing bad about Skyrim in the gaming community.
Why?
Motherfuckers will get on you about that. They're like, Skyrim is the best, this and that. And it's like, if you're into that sort of thing,
diamond rings. If you like diamond things.
What? What? What?
If you like diamond things.
What? Oh man. So yeah, man. So anyhow, yeah.
I have to turn my ring off because I know.
I ain't turning mine off.
Time.
I ain't turning mine off. Y'all just gonna have to excuse me if this motherfucker rings.
There's some money calling.
Yeah, something shit. You ain't turning your damn ring off while you watching the show.
Nah.
So all right then, see. So has there been? It's a new game that's supposed to be coming out. It's not the GTA 6. Of course, I'm getting that one.
Well, we're gonna crash in there that night.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna crash in there.
Yes.
Well, when GTA 6 come out.
Yes. Oh, GTA 6, that shit's coming. When that
listen,
shit come out
I
next
might
year,
fuck around and goddamn.
I'm getting it.
I'm taking a day off work, so if anybody from my job watching this shit,
Any job I might have, y'all motherfuckers don't expect me to come to work because I'm going to get my game.
yeah, it's going, and I'm getting the physical. I don't want no goddamn digital. I want the physical.
Yeah.
We've been waiting motherfucking 37 years for this.
That's not accurate too. That's crazy. Think of GTA 5 came out. I got it on PS3.
I seen a meme the other day that said GTA 5 been on 3 different consoles.
Yeah.
And 3 different consoles had GTA. It was some kind of way they broke that shit down to where it made sense. Like, GTA 5 has been on fucking 360. It's been on Xbox One. And it's been on the series. Goddamn, the same thing with the PlayStation. It's been on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Goddamn. And what the other little shit that was in? But that, you get the gist what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. And motherfuckers still buying it.
It's
like,
still, yeah. Like, motherfuckers wasn't born when it came out onto this shit now. That's crazy. That's like a first of some sort, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's records that they've broken, that Rockstar has broken with GTA.
I was looking the other day, Xbox 360 came out 2005.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My second son was born in 2005.
So 2005, GTA came out.
No, he was my fucking first son. I'm aging myself now, nigga. My first son. Damn. My second born 2009. So that means my youngest two, because I only got 3. No, I got 5, y'all, my bad. My bios, they wasn't even fucking born yet.
When the 360
came out, cause that shit came out in 05. And it depends on when 05, cause shit, my oldest might not have been born yet either. So that, I'm just saying, like, that shit's old.
That's but check it out, all 3 of them they know about GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
They own GTA 5. That's
But the thing that's so dope about GTA, I used to hate that shit in school. Cause we had the GTA that was on PC.
Bird's Eye View?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that shit trash, nigga. What Oregon Trail at? I really type some shit. I really read nigga, play this shit, bro. Play this bullshit.
It was, I enjoyed it. But for me, now check this out. That was like what you have now when you watch gamers play games. And that's what we were doing. Like, it was somebody, whoever was good at it.
You're right.
I was just watching. I was just standing there watching them play the shit. And I'm like, we was doing that before it was on the internet.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So I kind of got down still behind somebody watching them play. And I'm like, nah, I might change channel. Going somewhere else. That's basically what we were doing. I don't want to be over here waiting for my turn to play this shit or watch them play. I might go to the next computer, see what's on the next shit.
I wasn't even waiting to turn. I was just watching. It was interesting to watch the guy run from the police and all this other stuff. So I would just sit there and watch somebody else play, and they're like, "You want to play? Nah, I'm good. You gonna finish playing?" You know, shit.
Get that nigga stank lip.
Yeah, man. I ain't want to, but yeah, man. That was. It's amazing. I guess our age is showing us.
Nah, fuck all that. We was born in the right time, like. I was watching Chico Bean on some shit today, and he was like, we was born in that era to where when the TV was off, that was it. It was no, I can go see what they doing now, or watch this clip again and different shit. Like, when it was over, it was over. You had to be at home at a certain time to kill some shit, all that shit, bro.
Had to have a recorder on your VCR.
You know what I'm saying? But we know what that shit mean, and to be at the precipice, like the beginning of that fucking Y2K age when shit was really jumping off. We was hands-on with that shit to where we at today, to where you ain't getting, like, we know the best of both worlds, bro. So a lot of motherfucking millennials, nigga, the real millennials, the end part.
Yeah, it definitely was a different time, man. I still nostalgic to, I would say, the early 2000s. Like, the show I'm watching now, I watched 24. That took place in the early 2000s. And I love watching how a lot of what's going on in that show, 24, Kiefer Sutherland, what going on in that show is still a thing to this day, and this is 2025. And that show has the same dangers in it then, now, and you look at the technology and advancements that they had in tracking terrorists and whatnot, and it's like, damn, they were ahead of their time. It's like, no, they had that, but it wasn't available to the public.
Yeah, and if they showing that shit, just like we always heard, if they showing that shit in the movie, 9 times out of 10, they probably got that shit for real.
Yes, and
they probably been had it. They showing us now.
Yeah. I had that conversation with a cousin, one of my relatives, and it's like, you know, it's stuff that perfect. The Kennedy assassination, when everyone's talking about the video now.
I thought I checked that motherfucker.
The Kennedy. So recently, President Trump released files about the Kennedy assassination. I saw a video clip and someone breaking it down on one of the social media sites about basically saying that the driver actually assassinated Kennedy, where he used what's called an electric gun, and he just kind of turns over his shoulder, pulls the trigger, and it goes in. It shot him, and the bullet was designed to destroy his brain or something, and which is why they swapped his brain out when they did the autopsy or something like that. It was more to it than what I'm explaining to you. I'm just kind of once again paraphrasing, giving you little bits and pieces that I can remember. But when you think about it, electric gun, what is that? Never heard of that.
Motherfucker had a goddamn 3D printer gun.
Exactly. You know, electric gun sounds like something that was created that can't be traced and tracked. Even the bullet.
Oh, well, now I'm talking about some other shit. You already know where I want to go. Oh, No Country.
Yeah, like
some old No Country.
Yeah, man, it's like wow, that was some wild shit. So when it comes to technology, I'm watching the show and I'm seeing a guy with what was popular maybe a few years ago. I guess it's still popular, but the stylus pen, the not just the one that you can buy from Staples.
You know, it's crazy. I got some stylus pens and shit, and I be like, man, I'm sorry, use these motherfuckers. I never do. Like, why?
So those stylus pens are the ones, not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Not the little.
Oh, you talking about the actual tip?
The ones that are electronic. The ones that say if you got like a Samsung Ultra.
I know the ones you talking about.
It works as a remote.
These ain't no bullshit. Yes.
Yes. So,
I'm talking about the bullshit.
I'm seeing. They have their uses. So I'm watching it, and they're trying to find a plane on this particular episode, and one of the techs has the stylus sort of pen and the screen that is touch screen and going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, was that shit out back then like that? And I
don't going crazy with that shit.
But exactly, but we still had them older Nokia phones.
I hear this.
Yeah. When you had to punch, you remember you punching the code, get the ringtone. And
nigga had a whole little. You got to go online and print out the paper and find to hit the dirt with certain keys and shit.
And late night they had the commercials where they were selling the ringtone.
Yeah. I had to buy a ringtone.
Yeah, to buy the ringtone. Type 40465 now.
I did a few because when someone you get a little free one on a little deal and shit.
I did the free ones. I wasn't buying shit. I didn't have it. And then I had the prepaid joint. So if the equivalent of the money was the minutes. So they take your minutes from you if you wanted it. Yeah, that was how you paid for it. They took your minutes.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh man.
Next week.
Yeah. That's how it was too.
Run this song.
That's how it was. But the nostalgia of that era, also with Breaking Bad, is in that same era. I'm always fascinated with it because it was technology there, and it's as if we could see, or I could see where they were going with it, and was excited to get there, but you just have that waiting period. Kind of like, it's coming, but you just gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's like someone revealing GTA 6. We know it's on the way. We can't wait, but we got to wait in order to get it. It's kind of like no way around it. But the technology has always been something I've had an interest in.
Going back to the period pieces, like the movies and shit, I like them shits in the sense of if I'm watching one like Waco or some shit, I know it's about to happen in the end, y'all niggas don't know what's happening. Like,
Yeah,
shit like. So I just like to see how they get to B from A. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, goddamn. Like, I know it's about to be a fucking bomb that went off that day because it's documented it happened.
Yes.
But I want to see some of the players involved before that shit happened and what led up to this shit. How could it have been stopped and different shit.
Shout out to the actors who portrayed the people in these period pieces, because they make you fall in love all over again with something or the movie or the performance, because you're sitting there and you're like watching it, and this person portrays this person so well, and it makes you sad because in the movie you're hoping for an alternate ending, but like you said, you know what the ending is. I guess that's a reference to what's my man did the movie damn, I'm brain farting here. Bear with me. You know the guy the shit. Don't do drugs, people. Oh shit! It's all I ever had.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, thank you. Damn, I couldn't get that. Damn. Bob Marley, man.
Ooh, that One Love was good.
Thank you. Okay, One Love is the name of the movie. Fuck, I need a monster, bro.
The dude name is something Kingsville. Kingsville. I think.
Yeah, I need a monster. It's too early. Yes, I knew of his history. My mom is a huge Bob Marley fan.
Yeah, too,
yeah. So I knew, of course, you know he's gonna die because he's not here. You know he's gonna die. But it was just so sad, and I think, and that's why that's probably why I referenced that part of the movie. That's
spoiler alert too for the movie One Love. You talking about y'all, so.
I mean, not a spoiler alert because it's a documentary.
I mean, it's documented, but we didn't see some of the ins and outs, like his relationships in the.
True spoiler alert, because it goes back to what I said originally. Shout out to those actors, and I forget the guy's name who plays Bob Marley. I forget the beautiful woman that plays Rita. Well, I wanted a Rita after I left that motherfucker. But
damn. Bob was screaming on too, like, hey man, ain't the only one out here with the bullshit, man. You about to scream on me like, I take care of everybody.
I don't know who played Rita, but she been a fine motherfucker, boy. Shit.
The actors and how great of a job.
The actors, thank you. The actors, the way they portray these, the person, it gives you. It's just like you look at it and you just like, oh man, this is a great movie, and they tell the story. I say it like that. It tells the story. We say that about Eddie Murphy. We did Rudy Ray Moore. Dolomite. My name is Dolomite. A lot of people didn't think that he was gonna really hit all the points of Dolomite. What Eddie Murphy playing Dolomite? And I think I even was one that said, I don't think I really could see that, you know?
I've been raised off motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I ain't like knocking Eddie Murphy because Eddie Murphy.
Definitely not knocking Eddie Murphy. That was the one thing that made me hit the brakes because of the name, Eddie Murphy. When you say Eddie Murphy, that's what made me hit the brakes and say, well, wait a minute, we talking about Eddie Murphy. I'm pretty sure he's going to pull it off. But I just had a hard time seeing it. But when I saw it, I was not disappointed.
Yeah. And I just want to say this real quick. Bitch, are you for real? My dad raised on that shit. Hey, Peter Wheat Straw. That was son-in-law type shit.
I got one for you. Look me in my eyes. Look at me. I'm the one that killed Monday, whooped Tuesday, put Wednesday in the hospital, and called up Thursday on Friday to tell him not to be at Saturday on Sunday. Man,
cold as shit.
I tell you what. We love that shit.
Yes,
you know what that takes us into, right?
Blaxploitation.
My
like this type of shit y'all gonna get on this channel, podcast, whatever, goddamn. You gonna get a mystery. We gonna be just jumping in and out this random conversation, man. Shit be going on every day.
You might be a redneck and turn to this channel on a fluke and be like, hell yeah, I fuck with them boys. You never know. It all depends on what we talking about.
It's in South Carolina boys.
Yeah, man. From the Carolinas, man. Down here in the country.
Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking Blaxploitation genre. A lot of people might look down on it. I look up on it. Like, I mean, y'all might get the gist of where I'm at. Like, this is the first time here, so I'm gonna get the lighting right, y'all. So bear with us. But I'm in like one of the holy grail of places where I get a lot of my black exploitation shit from. Like, this is great cinema, dog. It's some good movies. Some fucking. I was just talking about the Education of Sonny Carlson, Penitentiary.
I'm glad you said education, because I want to also add in there how black exploitation is very, with this being Black History Month, it's right on time. Everything that you just was saying, all that is right on time, because thinking about Dolomite, that piece that he did really more so showed what Rudy Ray Moore, his character Dolomite, and how the door he opened for hip hop community.
Oh, big though.
He opened the door for not just the hip hop community, but for black actors, people that wanted to get on the stage, but these companies weren't trying to put them on the stage. That was his money out of his pocket that he was spending. He was selling those dirty party records out the trunk of his car, you know, and he put on he did something I want to say a lot of people, I don't think a lot of artists do, which is, this is, you know, Rudy Ray Moore, but when he stepped into Dolomite,
see, I didn't know the origin of goddamn him kind of borrowing that from somebody else. Like, well, I'm gonna take that shit and flip it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man. Yes.
So that was a whole character.
But that's what rap was at one point in time. You know, a lot of the rappers, back, especially during the 80s, were like, we're not telling you that we're drug dealers. We're telling you about our community, what we see.
Yeah.
We're telling the story.
A lot of these niggas dope boy stories and shit. That's why I got down.
Too Short, shout out Too Short. Too Short.
And R.I.P. the Too Short brother, man. I just heard what happened.
Yes, R.I.P. the Too Short, his brother, man. Rest in paradise.
He get big love out here in the hop town. The whole southeast side community down here, we love y'all.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Ken George too.
Man, listen, when I gotta get my Volvo fixed so I can push my Born to Mac tape in the tape deck.
Woman Too Short tape, Born to Mac.
Hey.
We hard here. Head bust.
Bitch.
We don't give a fuck. Untamed motherfucker. That's what got down big time. That big time shit.
Yeah, I want to make. But yeah, man. Too Short. I remember hearing Too Short talk about how the Dope Boys wanted to hear him say their name in his rap. Talk about the shit they did, and they loved it. Like, they didn't want to rap. They didn't want to be like that. They just wanted to hear him.
Did some shit that
spit their name in his rap. They loved it, and that's why they loved him so much in the Old Town and everything.
Brock Kim and Eric B, I think they said in that Paid in Full album cover is like them on the front with a couple of the homies and shit. The real 50 Cent on the cover with them and shit. Like, there's a bunch of other Dope Boys shit on the cover with them. Like, that was just, they was portraying them niggas' lifestyles. Like, they wasn't really living it, but they niggas around them, like, they seen that shit.
Nowadays,
it's different now.
Yeah, that shit way different now. Them niggas gonna kill somebody and come back and tell you, yeah, and I killed the nigga, I shot his ass, man, shot him and he was bleeding out his bottom lip. And she's like, whoa, that's very descriptive. That's very descriptive.
That shit him.
You leave the police nothing to question. Like, you just told us everything, thank you. But some of them get off. And I'm leaving it alone at that, you know.
Anyway.
On to the next.
I'm Joe Shot. We're out there. Yeah, man. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Whole lot of fucking nothing.
Oh, shit. Hopefully a whole lot of fucking. This is Valentine's month, and I'm single, ladies. I'm single. And I'm just... Man, cut the commercial, man.
Hey, man. What the fuck I was gonna bring up?
Yeah. Had an effect on people.
Yeah, that shit was...
Well, y'all wait till I have me a monster, boy. You on fire.
Have you ever watched that shit on Squid Games before?
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah, everybody been saying, Lord, get on your monster rank. No, get on your monster rank. Just send us a check. Send him a
Monster,
check.
send me a check so I can.
Cause they owe you.
Cause I can't Monster to the makers and owners and the CEOs and people of Monster Energy drink. I drink those shits, and I'm not supposed to, but I drink those shits, and they really changed my life. They really changed my life. So what I'm asking,
damn.
Yeah, if y'all could send me a case, I like that Vice City one that y'all got out, and I like the watermelon ones. And
they got a Vice City Monster?
They got a Vice City Monsters for guava or something. No, not Vice City. It's called Vice City Vice City. Anyway, it's real. It looks cool and it tastes great. And then you got another one called watermelon flavor. That one is good. I like that one. That should be bussin', boy. And they
for no good, y'all.
And they got a new one out. They got a new one out. That motherfucker's the original Monster, zero sugar. And I was like, who the fuck told y'all to do this shit? And that motherfucker was good. Ooh, boy, I got me a big ass cookie and drank that Monster. I'm ready to fucking tackle anything.
I remember about 10 years ago, I was fighting there drinking the Monsters. I was on the green can. Why that shit had you up?
I love it, man.
Boy, you going down, nigga. I
love it, man.
So going down like Mary J. My name, I'm fucking black. Shit. Damn, you going down, nigga.
I'm down now, you man. So y'all send me a case of some Monsters.
I send this nigga some water, man.
I get water free. I want this shit I gotta pay for. Give me some Monsters, okay?
Send this nigga a case of water.
Send me a case of Monsters. You can send some water too, drink responsibly. Shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, I need a Monster right now.
But Monster on some real shit. That nigga spends a lot of money on
Yeah.
y'all.
I fuck with the Monster. I ain't supposed to, but I'ma fuck with them. So y'all go ahead and give me a check for some Monster, and then maybe we can, maybe y'all send me a good check and a case of Monsters and stuff, so we can go and we can have a different studio to conduct these interviews. But shout out to Monster. I love y'all.
Shout out, that's what I want to bring up too. Shout out to the fucking Wayans family, dog. The Wayans family does not get enough credit for the work they put down in Hollywood, period. I'm talking about each and every one. I'm talking about behind the scenes and the front. Nigga, before I came in, not just because I was watching this shit, because this shit just pop up, I don't know why all fucking week from at the job to references at the house. Don't Be a Minute just popped up on fucking YouTube.
Could be talking about it.
I feel like it was. Bruh, how about they were showing shit I'd never seen this movie before?
What?
They were showing scenes I'd never seen before. So you mean when Loke Dog got down, asked her girl for a no, he pulled a gun out on that shit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Don't Be a Minute. Yeah.
You know they have more dialogue than that?
No, I did not.
You try to walk off, goddamn, she pulled a gun back on him. Like, hey, nigga, you ain't about to walk off, think you gonna pull a gun on me. So they started doing a 1, 2, 3. Kept pulling the gun and shit, 1, 2, 3. Well, hey, I ain't gonna put my gun on, you gonna put your gun on this dance. They kept dancing with the gun to each other's head. Bro, I'd never seen this shit before. Then it showed another scene when they was playing like Hood Monopoly and shit. He was breaking down the goddamn Loke Dog like, you can't buy this brother, the white man ain't gonna let you do it. Like, nigga, I'd never seen none of this shit before, bro. So shout out to that shit because I was gonna get on here and talk shit because I own the original tape of Don't Be a Menace. I still got VHS tape. And on the back, it showed the scene where the girl got her gun into his head too. But all my years, I've never seen a fucking scene, but they always had it on the back of the box until today.
Did you watch after the credits on the VHS?
No.
Okay, so.
But I think I got the DVD too. And I don't know if it's in special features or what, but this was in the entirety of the regular shit.
So on VHS, you know how Marvel do the after the credits?
Oh yeah, I know they do it. Like they was, yeah.
VHS used to do that type of shit. I got that on Friday VHS.
Cause that's when all the videos was on. I remember Friday.
So when you finish watching and the cast, the credits get done running, they would show the deleted scenes.
Now see, I
behind
remember
the scenes and shit like that.
The first Friday they showed videos. I ain't knew if they showed the other shit.
Yeah, they showed the video. Well, no, I think they showed one video. I think it was, cause it's Friday. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the ball,
it was two.
And then it was keeping his ring, ding dong. And then it showed like another scene where it was like a before scene where Dana's sitting up because she don't want to mess up her half sleep.
And they used to do this too. They'll show the trailer again at the end too, goddamn.
I ain't see the trailer at the end, but I know it was a lot of content on a VHS tape.
So
If you watch past the credits, sometimes there were extras.
I got the tape, y'all.
Yeah.
Still got the tape. So
we just enlighten you motherfuckers on some little hidden shit, man. So, you know.
Because it was like that on it's either the first or the second on Fast and Furious on the VHS tape. I remember if you watch past the credits, it was something that happened.
First one.
It was the first one.
First one shows how he
took off on the road somewhere.
He took off on the road. Dom is in the Chevelle, and then I want to say after that you see Spellner, not Spellner. What's the boy name? Brian.
That's Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. Running from kind of like getting another car and racing it or some shit, or running from the police or something. He had like his badge and shit hanging up on a mirror, I think it was. But it's that scene is also in there.
The first I'm just was lazy not taking this shit out. Let that shit play, man. It's gonna wind itself. You know that shit get to the end, it'll wind itself and shit. I'm like, damn, there's some more shit in here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but shout out to the Wayans family, dog. That shit was like, y'all did a lot in the entertainment community. Fuck this black, but the whole entertainment community. And shout out to y'all for getting Scary Movie back. They got Scary Movie back.
Okay.
So they about to bring it. I think it's either this year or next year. I think it's next year that shit coming out.
Okay.
Papa's House, good as fuck with Damon Senior and Junior. I'm talking about laughing out loud, good content, bro. And on one of the new episodes, they got Tommy Davidson on there. Kim and Sean, they behind the scenes writing on that shit and directing and shit. So shout out to the fucking Wayans, bro. I'm talking all the way back to Robert Townsend. That when Ken and Wayans first came out.
You think about Jim Carrey, kind of owe them a big thank you.
Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson, Jennifer Lopez.
He's one of Jim Carrey is one of the greats, along with Jamie Foxx, and because I saw all of them on In Living Color. J-Lo, seen her on In Living Color.
But Damon Senior was making a good point. He was like, Living Color is celebrating 35 years this year, but SNL is celebrating 50 years this year, and they still going. And Living Color should have been there. He was like, Dave Chappelle should have came through that. Kevin Hart should have came through there. Like, there's a lot of people who should have been able to come through a Living Color because they should have kept it around. But what they did with Living Color was they used that show to build up Fox and all that shit and got the money from that and did away with them. They did a lot of shows like that.
Fox was known for doing that.
They did that shit to fucking South Central. They did it to Rock.
Living Single.
Living Single was the fucking first Friends, bro.
Somebody told me, and somebody said this before, and this was like kind of before the internet was what it is now, and they was like, Fox ain't, for the black people. You know what I mean? They're like, what you watch. They'll take all the black shows off, put all the Seinfeld and all this other shit on, and Friends and all this other shit. And then when their ratings start to drop, because nobody watching that bullshit, they start back there and they'll start putting a double lineup. They put Good Times on. They put, and they did. They put Good Times on. They put Martin back on. They were showing reruns, and that was their lineup.
That's another Martin built the fuck out of Fox.
They built their lineup, and they would run that shit back to back. So within a certain hour, they would have maybe 2 episodes, and Jamie Foxx show came on. You have Jamie Foxx show. Martin was on there. Living Single was on there. Sometimes they played the Jeffersons and Good Time. They put all the black shows on there to build their ratings up. And when their ratings got built up, they turned the shit off. All of a sudden, no black shows left. You were like, where all the black shows at?
And you talking about during some on the rerun era too, because
we talking about in the 90s, like probably the mid-90s.
Seinfeld and the other ones, I think they came on NBC. But once they got in the rerun shit, like you said, Fox was able to acquire them shits. And down here in Columbus, South Carolina on 57, they had it, and they was doing like what he was saying. They were having certain lineups, and then when they get to where they need to get their little shit back up, you don't see them shows no more.
Didn't see them at all, and so it was like, damn, man, that's cold-blooded. I couldn't tell you what the fuck Fox got going on now, because I ain't
gonna lie, Fox had some good, like Malcolm in the Middle. I love that shit, bro.
I loved it back in the day, but as of now, the apps are the apps run me. I ain't gonna cap. The apps run.
You got cable?
Yeah, I don't.
Look, oh, you 50 up, nigga. You got cable.
I don't do no cable, man. I do the apps, bro. I turn my Xbox on and I pick an app and see what's on, And from there, you can watch,
apps all around.
yeah, Fox shows or whatever on what I got on my Hulu shit. I can watch Fox.
You missed the apps.
What apps? No, Akui. So what do you think is gonna happen when that show come back out? Akui. Talisman was the word I was trying to say the other day when I was trying to figure.
Cool.
I can't remember what it referenced to, but the talisman. He finds the talisman. That's the word I was trying.
Man,
to
let's get into that shit. Fucking from.
There's so many people that are not on it. I be trying to put.
Y'all
want
to watch some good fucking TV, something keep you on the edge of your seat, like.
From.
Who done it? Where are they? What's going on? There's a show called F.R.O.M.
And that shit is better than Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, it got elements of Walking Dead, Manifest, what else, bro? Have you ever watched Manifest? Good fucking show. Old lady fucked me up with the show. We're gonna get back in the film real quick. I gotta put on Manifest. So Manifest is basically a fight full of people going to Jamaica. Right before I was going to Jamaica on the plane now, she wanted to watch the shit. There's a fight of people going to Jamaica. They were in the air for, I guess, like 10 years, and they finally landed. They didn't know it was 10 years. I'm fucking up the time now, but I'm trying to get them just. They came home like a regular fucking day. We just come home from our flight. Everything changed because it's been 10 fucking years. So when that shit happened, certain people starting to have vision. Certain people starting to get different abilities and different shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's fucking, you got elements of Manifest, Walking Dead, supernatural shit going on in this motherfucking show. And it's dope as hell.
And yeah. And what's the other show? Nosferatu. It also has a little element of Nosferatu in
Why you say that? The kids?
No, you just went through a portal and you don't know how to get.
So basically, the synopsis of From, you can just be riding with your family, by yourself, whoever, and you come across a road where there's a broken tree laying down in the middle of the road. The tree is so big to where you can't move it, so you'll take a detour and just go around. When you take that detour, you fucked up because you kind of entered into this eternal loop where you just keep going around in a circle. Just keep going around in a circle, and you're stuck in that town. There's a whole town of people there, but at a certain time, when the nightfall happens in the town, no one comes out because there are these creatures that come out and fucking terrorize everybody. And like what he was saying about the talismans, they have talismans in their homes in different areas to keep the people from coming in and shit. And it's way more than that, but yeah, you see a fucking tree in the road, so that's why I carry many chainsaws and shit.
Man, I got a whole damn axe in my damn truck, boy.
I'm going this way,
man. I'm Paul Bunyan my ass about that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Lay your ass in front of me if you want.
But spoiler alert, because it's about to go down. We about to get ready to talk about Firm. So if you want to hear about Firm, you might want to mute this shit, but don't turn the motherfucker. We need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this shit. Anyway, this next season, they're saying, we ain't getting it till 2026. But it's already 2025, second month already, so shit. I know it's gonna be some good shit, and I'm in that group. This motherfucker. They saying goddamn that it's gonna be taking place, the origin story. This season coming up gonna be an origin story. Which I would see it being dope, but still at the same time, y'all better not fuck up and like with the actors wise, you gotta explain these fucking growth spurts and different shit, especially with the little boy. And I think I read that the one play the little boy, he's a twin if I ain't mistaken, bro.
Which little boy? The boy in white or
the main little boy, the storyteller.
He's English.
I think he's a twin if I ain't mistaken. I may be wrong, y'all. But he's been season 4. No, that was season 3 we just watched. That was season 3. You can tell the difference. His ass grew up a little bit.
He did.
Like, and for that time frame, he wasn't supposed to be as grown as he was and shit.
Well, I like the little boy. That motherfucker said,
10.
No, what he said? No, what he said the tree was called. What's the name of the tree?
The faraway tree.
The faraway tree.
He was like,
yeah, it was 3 seasons.
3 seasons. He fucked up by 10 chin What
is
10-10?
10-10. 10-10, boy.
Motherfuckers like, you about to watch. You about to make your ass watch.
That shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy.
Oh man, Harold Perry.
So, what I like, I'm gonna tell you this. What I like about the show.
Shout out to Harold Perry.
Shout the fuck out to Harold Perry if we saying his name right.
We saying it so smooth like this, right? Nigga,
I hope that motherfucker.
You know it's Harold, man.
Harold Perry. You remember Oz?
Remember Oz?
The guy in the wheelchair.
You remember
that nigga?
Remember Sons of Anarchy? The nigga who went crazy on motherfucking Jackson over the black game? That nigga.
Oh yeah, I ain't watched that yet.
You remember the last, what that shit called? The Best Man?
Yeah, he was in that
For
one.
our black female, this female in general. Yeah, he was that dude. What else that nigga played in, bro? He played in fucking Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, he did. He played the shit out of that part.
He was on.
Yeah. I forgot what he was, but I doubt something.
I'm gonna get this nigga name right, bro, because he was his best friend. He was the Montagues and the Capulets.
He had the dope ass 9mm.
He was Marcusio.
He had the dope ass 9mm with the fiberglass see-through handle where you could see the bullets in the handle.
That nigga's a thespian. Ooh, that's some shit to get.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Hashtag get your guns up. Get your motherfucking guns up.
So, what I like about the show, I could for whatever reason, I compared it to The Walking Dead, and I guess it's because in The Walking Dead,
they had that strong leader in Rick.
Strong leader. You're trying to survive against these creatures. No one has an explanation of how to kill these creatures, and Walking Dead really upset me. I'm very disgruntled about The Walking Dead. I think they really lost me at probably season 3. So this is kind of going to be a Walking Dead from, but
They lost you at season 3.
They kind of lost me after season 3.
How?
It's just some things that were going on that were unexplained, and no, man, some things. It's just things they could have done differently. They just didn't do. They didn't exercise. I feel like
season 3. So season 1.
I'm thinking it was season 3.
It couldn't have been season 3, bro.
Cause we get all the way up.
And
to
I ain't even talking
1.
about up to where Rick left. I know you was off of that shit before Rick left, but I'm talking about. I don't think it was season 3. You might have been disgruntled after season 5 or 6.
It was before then. Before they met Negan. I just didn't understand why things were going the way they were going. This long ass walk. I think they were trying to get to DC or something.
They were trying to get the Terminus. And after the Terminus shit went crazy, that's when they ran into the followers of Negan and shit. Cause the whole DC shit fizzled out, I think they wound up getting word that, I don't know, that...
It's been a while. It's 10 seasons, 10, 11 seasons we talking here.
I'm cool with
so for me, it was like, somewhere down there, it gets, I get
when
lost.
Shane died.
Was that season 3?
Season 3.
I think
season 3.
I think that might have been season 3 where I think that was the dynamic that I just lost. Where Rick didn't have his partner, his sidekick with him anymore. But it's just something like Rick is a sheriff, right? Can't shoot worth a shit. Now there might be some law enforcement officers out there that maybe they're watching and maybe they say, well, there are some law enforcement officers that can't shoot worth a shit. Okay, but I'm average Joe civilian. Have reason to believe that if you're in law enforcement, your ass know how to shoot. And he missed too many motherfucking times with that damn gun. And it just, if that's it, another thing, and that was what bothered me was some of the shooting that was going on in there. When you put a .357 Colt Python Magnum in the hands of a 10, 11-year-old girl, and she shoots and hits motherfuckers right center of the forehead. Is there a build-up where she's been practicing? Because me, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm sorry, I just don't believe. That is not a believable thing. You're gonna give her the gun that was Rick's gun because it's hers by right because that's his daughter, and she takes a .357 Magnum and just pow pow. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too technical with it, but it's like, okay, so like what? I just didn't.
This is gonna be somebody. I've been teaching my daughter to do that.
That's understandable, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't. They wasn't selling it. I say that it wasn't selling for me. I say that. I was taught young. I'm a grown man now. I've been shooting guns for a very long time, and I just don't. I have a hard time seeing a 11-year-old girl handling a 357 Magnum. If you know firepower and kick and all that, I'm sorry. I just wasn't sold on the idea. I think a lot of people weren't sold on the idea because we only see that like once, and then they gave her the little.
Give her the gun.
Yeah, give her a little dagger, and now she's running around and she's stabbing motherfuckers and shit. But it's just like, I think people kind of saw that like, come on, man, let's get real. Come on, that's a lot of goddamn gun for 11-year-old to hold and control. So, not to say she couldn't shoot a gun. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying that she couldn't shoot a gun. I'm not saying it was out of place because she's it's a female. I'm not saying none of those things. And if you think I'm saying that and you're offended, fuck you. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna tell me that story, sell me that story. Okay? Aku? If you're gonna tell me that story, sell me that story, all right? Pay us no never mind. We have a whole other conversation going on while we're conversating with you. And that's just my point. It's like it's telling someone that I slam dunk over LeBron James. If you know that I'm only about 5'4" tall, maybe 5'5", then it's like, what? Not to say that I couldn't do it, but if you know me and know I don't play basketball, I don't got ups like that, then it's like, okay, once again, sell me the fucking story.
He did it on the game.
Exactly. Okay. That's how you selling the story. Yeah. He dunked on LeBron. How did he do it? Okay, he did it on the. Okay, all right, got you. I thought you meant he physically just was a table sitting there. Did he jump on a spring or some shit and jump over LeBron James? Like, how the fuck did that happen? That's what I'm saying.
I made that nigga fall.
Yeah, sell me the story. And so what I'm getting at is, if you're gonna tell a story, it's like when you're picking, like when these writers, directors, or whoever it is that does the casting, and they do the casting call and they cast someone, who you're picking to be the truck driver. You know, some may pick Marshall to be the truck driver because he's taller and he got the dread, he just got the truck driver look. Or they may say, nah, you look like the truck driver. You look like you work on cars, or you a truck driver. I've had people tell me that in my real life. And so with this little girl, 11 years old, shooting the 350, that just bothered the shit out of me. It was so many storylines that I felt like they could have extended, and the storylines that they stuck with was the ones they went with. Like the ones with the wolves, I think there was so much more they could have did with that. I think there was so much more content to be created from that storyline when the wolves came into Alexandria.
They dropped the ball with me and we got really, truly, with the Whisperers.
So much more content that could have been used with the Whisperers. So much, and then they put so much time surpassed on the show that we didn't see. So it's like we fast forward.
Because they got
we had this big ass gap, and like these Whisperers so evil. Okay, what the fuck have they been doing other than the last shit they did? Because y'all only showed me that. Mm-hmm. What have y'all been doing in the meantime to combat the shit that they're doing? Mm-hmm. So it's like all this time goes by, and now we're coming to an end.
Man, the Whisper wasn't the last fuck on me because I'm talking about I made everybody scream. Them times have been turned around on y'all motherfuckers.
That was another thing. You got someone like Daryl Dixon inside your group, and he's portraying a Southerner. Now, speaking as a Southerner, I am a Southerner, and I would tell you, we the last people that you want to put in that kind of fight. So if you're gonna act like you're the dead and walk after us and come, it was a scene where they was down. I would have had a shotgun, and I would have been aiming low, because if that pellet hits you, you're gonna scream, you're gonna say something, and when you get out of character, the mother zombie's gonna turn around and tear your ass up. Yeah. So in hindsight, I don't have to wait and look for your hands. It was stupid shit they were doing. Look for their hands. Look for the what? does we know how to make any kind of explosive devices?
That's what I was about to get to. I went out, I've been molotov some shit up.
I would have made an explosive. Yes, fire is your best friend there.
Yeah.
Fire would be your best friend. You set the motherfucker on fire. You gonna know who.
Well, you about to scream.
I'm saying, I mean, there's so much shit I would have did differently. So much I would have done that's how we could have extended the story.
I'm still good, green.
Yeah, you green. Right. And so I'm looking at that, and then as I finally got caught up, and I watched the show.
I ain't watched it, the whole thing yet. Cause you about to say the other one?
No, the one with Maggie and Negan.
I watched that. Dead City.
So when I'm watching the Dead City, I'm still seeing a little corny shit where they trying to make these makeshift weapons. I've seen better looking weapons on fucking Instagram. Like homemade shit at that. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit I'm about to buy from my fucking Instagram.
Yeah, I've seen some shit. I've seen some homemade weapons and shit on Instagram.
Nigga, I seen a fucking staff about this big, push the button on some rotten shit.
Wow. I seen a motherfucker built a gun out of a paper clipper. It's not paper clipper.
I might have seen it.
Clothespin or something like that. It was a little wooden block that they cut.
But it did some damage.
And they cocked this shit back. Yeah, it went through the fucking tree. So I'm like, those are some weapons. You know what I'm saying? And back to the word I'm trying to use is I think subsidiary devices, basically an explosive. I would have made like some sort of explosive device you could make just by pressure with soda bottles. I'm not gonna go into details, then that might violate some shit.
Where just saying hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, there's other items, things that could have been done in combating these zombies, walkers, versus look for the hands. Look for the hands. Wait until this motherfucker get right up on you to see what he's gonna do, and then you realize, oh, this not a fucking zombie.
You wanna know what it made this shit real? Y'all should have really had like a set of black people in there, like a set. Like a real, because it would have been a set of niggas out there who would have been thriving.
So when they got them, they killed them off. Because when they got Sasha, Tyreek, Bob, they had about 5 Afro-American.
Hey, we had I get
about 5 or 6 on there, and they killed them all off. We had a little run, but they killed us off one by one.
It was like in that season.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's too many niggas here. Somebody gotta go.
It was like wolves when them wolves got them popped up on Bob in that church. That when it started.
It was from what was it? It like every episode in one season, episode after episode after episode. I think I want to say around the time that Sasha dies, they were killing off black people, like the black actors.
And I don't know your name. I know Bokeem Woodbine. I know you trying to play. Talking about motherfuckers don't know Bokeem Woodbine name. Nigga, I know Bokeem Woodbine.
I know who the fuck Bokeem Woodbine was since caught up. Don't play with me.
I don't know my man's name who I'm about to shout out, but shout out to T-Dog.
Yeah, man. Shout out to T-Dog. But shout out to Bokeem Woodbine too, cause I like when he I like movies and shows that he be in.
My lady know my favorite goddamn romance movie, love movie. She like other shit like the girl shit. Mine's Jason Leary.
Bokeem Woodbine.
I see you got the way.
I think I said it earlier. Also, I got the way.
I see you got the way. This was the funniest part, bro. So goddamn Jason, he had a little job, goddamn doing good and shit. About to be manager. He about to send that man to Galveston, I think, in Texas. Goddamn, to work. They stayed in Galveston.
Work on
about
TV.
to send to Houston,
Yeah.
He talking about every time you out there helping your brother. Yeah, be out here fucking. Nigga like, man, it's my brother. I feel it, bro. You talking about, man, every time you try to help, we got to help.
Fucking the fuck up. God damn.
Top big green part on that goddamn is a poet out there. So he a homeless dude, but he be spitting rhymes and shit. And it was just raining. And he was just talking about goddamn. And shit won't let you, and shit won't let you, it won't let you run away, you can't hide away. I said, oh man, that nigga speaking. Shit won't let you.
Goodness.
Jason Leary, y'all, check it out.
He going through some shit, boy. He going through some shit.
Family, boy. Family.
Yeah, on to the next subject, but back to our regular broadcast program here.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead they kind of lost me. And I say that in like I'm still a fan of Walking Dead. Um, but religiously, it was me, and I knew people who were religiously like I did, be at home by 8 o'clock so they can turn on.
That was another one of them shows. Even though we was in the era then where the streaming still going on, people was like still holding on to their cable, making sure to be home and watch fucking Walking
Because
Dead.
it was something to do. You know, it's like it's kind of like working for yourself, but you still sit down a guy. Like I don't know, it's something to do. It's just something about having something to dedicate yourself to, and say like this. I mean, for one, I think it brought him peace. You know, to sit and watch this show. So, but I know for me that was my peace. That was my tranquility. That was something that it was fun. I felt like it was even healthy for me mentally to go home and watch the show and then watch Talking Dead, because Talking Dead talked about what you saw, and sometimes you needed that because it was a character that died in the show. Like for me, it was Beth. To this day, that was one of the worst episodes for me. When I say worst, I don't mean it was a bad episode, but it was an episode that it hurt me. Was when Beth died.
My worst death was goddamn when Carl died.
That was bad too, but Carl been fucking up for a minute though, bro.
But then it was like a little turnaround, goddamn. At the end, they finally gave him that they carried the ark and shit. And then they drug that shit out too, because then like he got bit and turned like.
But he was getting older too, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I kind of felt like Negan. He was like, "God damn, kid, what all you busy? You missing a fucking eye?"
You got motherfucking all type shit going on. This nigga got shot by 2-3 times.
Yeah, Carl has been shot twice. He got shot in the eye. He got shot another time.
He got shot by season 2 when they was out there hunting the deers and shit.
Carl got fucked up, man, before he left him, man.
But everybody knows there. Other people gonna say goddamn Glenn.
Glenn was bad, but for me, I think the reason why for me it was Beth was that was just kind of funny, crazy, but not funny. But I think that's just America society sick.
That shit scared me. Shit. Oh shit, goddamn. That shit, I ain't know I hit that motherfucker down. I ain't never did that shit.
Oh shit.
Popeye's chicken.
So Beth, the reason why Beth's death for me hurt so much because like about 2 to 3 episodes maybe, or episodes before that, where she meets with Daryl, because I think this is when everyone runs from the prison.
They split it off.
Everyone has split off, so different episodes were about different people. So they split up, and she's on her own adventure now. Daryl's trying to find her, and she's at the hospital. The hospital has.
So they was like at a campfire, and them motherfuckers came kidnapped one night. He was trying to chase the car down in that black car.
He tried to chase the car down, and he couldn't catch him or whatever. So anyway, she ends up at this hospital, but before that, before that was we were getting to know more about her character through Daryl. Is where she was kind of a privileged. She was kind of a privileged white girl. I mean, no harm in what I'm saying. I'm just trying to bestly describe what was going on, and like where I guess it touched me. So she was this privileged white girl who looked down on lower class people in general, because Daryl is more so of a lower class, rural, probably live in a mobile home like I do, country fella, you know. And so they played this drinking game. She kept pressing on, you want to play this drinking game? And I don't know if she was trying to impress Daryl, or if she was nervous, but she's really young, and she's just lost her father. She doesn't know where her sister's at, and she's, with this strange guy, and she's trying, I guess, break the ice to get to know him, because he has this perception of himself that he's, a badass, hard case, nobody fuck with me, this and that. This was during the time when Daryl was liked, but he wasn't, amongst the group, he wasn't as admired, I would say. He was still that kind of upset about Merle, his brother.
Yeah, that's fresh kind of off Merle
too. So yeah, he was fresh kind of off Merle and the governor and all that shit. So he was still getting over that. So anyhow, we get to know more about Beth. And it wasn't that Beth was, I don't think it was more so about privilege. I think it was, she was just doing what she knew how to do before the world went to shit. Like, to be with the cool kids. So it seems like she was trying to portray this privileged white girl by being disrespectful to Daryl or demeaning him and whatnot. And so anyway, they're playing the drinking game. She says, take a shot if you never worked on a car. You know, or take a shot take a shot if you've ever worked on a car. And she was just calling out things basically of what she stereotyped him to be. And he took it in offense. So, you know, playing this game, Daryl starts to realize that this is how, you know, the privileged pick at people like me, you know, hardworking people who ain't got much but make the best out of what they got, you know, or whatever. So he starts getting mad about it or whatever, and he just kind of like schools her like, yo, that shit ain't cool, you know. And she gives her rundown and everything, and then they become friends, and then you realize that Beth isn't a bad person. She's just a young kid lost, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And you're in a fucking apocalypse where the dead are not dying, so
oh yeah, I checked.
Yeah. So you anyway, you get to know her, and they become friends. Then she gets, you know, you start to like Beth. She gets to the hospital, and when she gets to the hospital, you see the new Beth that Daryl has helped break that shell off and she's a new person now with better understanding of respect for people and love and all the other shit and what's right and what's wrong in the world. And so she gets there, and that's where she meets Noah, and they start a friendship. And just
Tyler James.
Yes.
Shout out Tyler James, man.
Shout out to Tyler James.
Abbott Elementary. Finally getting his just due.
Yeah, man. So when Beth dies, man, I was like, what the? And the way she died too, I was like, no, man, I was so fucking mad.
And it fucked me up with an article because you know I'm into trying like just keeping up what's going on and shit. Mm-hmm. And it was like this season they gonna make her character like more in depth. They're gonna start showing her singing ability. She did a song that she sung.
She did.
When they was out there chilling.
She did. Like,
yeah, we about to kill this bitch.
Yes, and I didn't know that. I ain't gonna. I won't be completely honest. I think I fucking cried that night. Don't you laugh at me? I think I fucking cried.
I seen that. I was trying to like.
I think I fucking cried that night when she died, man. I'm serious. Like I really think I cried.
All right, if we're going into show deaths that fuck somebody up, or TV or movies, period. If you know, you know. Opie, Sam Crow. I ain't even getting into it, but if you know, you know.
No, I don't.
If you know, you know.
You know another. I'm just a sucker though, man. I ain't as hard as people think I am.
Go ahead. I'm about to joke you out on camera.
That's fucked up. But another one, when Quentin Coldwater died, like right before right before he died, he did the little mending spell. And the man said, "Don't you do the spell?" And he was like, he was talking to her and shit, and behind his back he was motherfucking throwing them gang signs up, boy, doing this, and he did the mending spell shit.
I felt like, did Quentin come back?
Nah, bro, that motherfucker died.
So he died.
I think he died, bro.
So he wasn't one of the three that went to the other world. Who was in the other world?
It was
the girl who became like, she was like the king or something. The girl was the king. And the gay boy.
One eye girl?
Yeah.
The eye could talk.
The dude with the glasses.
Yeah, I think the last episode, I want to say he died. Spoiler alert. Magicians. If you didn't know.
It's a good show, Magicians. Good shit.
Nah, nigga, if you know, you know. Shit.
So, my old lady, she got me watching the show called Johnson. I'm like, she always be trying to put me on some shit. And she was like, I think you'll like it because it's about, fuck, man.
Who is that disturbing my common food?
Anyway, she was saying she think I like it because it's like
shout out Black Dude, Michael J. White.
Goddamn, like 4 different perspectives of a black male and shit. They all homeboys and shit.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, cool, and I'm watching the shit. I'm like, hold on. This nigga here? That's Comanche.
No.
Comanche
and Shade. Comanche and Shade.
And I started breaking it down to her about this shit. She talking about whatever.
Yeah, boy.
I said, man, this motherfucker.
It was crazy. You know, I seen him on he was on P Valley.
Yeah, he was. He was a good nigga on there.
No, yeah, he was on P Valley. He jumped up from one of that car when Mercedes was running by with that dog.
Mm-hmm.
I said, damn, boy.
I said, man, that motherfucker Comanche.
God damn.
Yeah.
He
Shout out Luke Cage.
Yeah, shout out Luke Cage, everybody, the cast, and everybody on there.
And it sounded like goddamn, he about to be on the way back. Because you know they just put the trailer out for the new Daredevil show.
Oh.
They continue with the Netflix shit, so which is good. Because they're trying to start their fucking street level Marvel shit. And they showing a little different signs and shit, goddamn. Because you remember at the end of Luke Cage, he took over the club and shit. And it was kind of like in the vein of, is Luke Cage gonna stay the person he was, or he gonna kind of take over that fucking cotton mouth? Yeah. So that's what I don't know yet, but it sounds like he about to pop back up, bro. Yeah. Shout out, y'all bring Michael Coulter back, South Carolina Bears on him. I hope y'all do, because he was great in that fucking role, man.
Oh yeah, I shouted out, I don't know if you heard me, I shouted out Michael Jai White and Black Dolomite and all of them. We just shouting out everybody. We want somebody to see this shit.
Everybody, man.
Hey, help me out, man. Come get on, do an interview with me. Shit, come on, somebody. Shit.
Come on, get in with me.
Yeah, man. Pump me up, man. It's shit.
Michael Jai White does a fucking great job in that DC universe. He don't get enough credit for him.
I'm actually,
he's the Bronze Tiger.
So I'm only, but I'm really more so, I guess I have more interest in his, like, martial arts. You know, I'm into that shit, that realm a little bit. And I like to hear what he has to say about things. And
have you ever seen that Batman movie, Son of the Dragon? Shit's dope. It's an animated movie, but it's like a blaxploitation 70s movie. What? It's dope, bro. Michael Jai White in it as Bronze Tiger, because you know he played Bronze Tiger in live action too.
Yeah.
In the Arrowverse. Mm-hmm. But he's playing in the animated shit. And it reminds you of some 70s blaxploitation shit. It's called Son of the Dragon, bro.
Okay.
I think that's the name of your Son of the Tiger or Son of the Dragon. It's one of them.
It's animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna look that shit up now.
Okay. Word. That's what's up.
It's some good shit though, man. Cause you know DC really don't miss when it comes to the animated shit.
Nah, they've been thriving like hell. I would get it. I remember I used to work at years ago. I used to work at Enterprise, and whenever DC would drop an animated movie, I make my way to that Best Buy and that rental car and get that shit for real. I was so afraid that it was gonna get like sell. I don't know why.
Soul of the Dragon. I'm sorry, y'all.
Soul of the Dragon. That's the name of the movie. Soul of the Dragon. I've seen that, but I never like seen it.
It's dope.
I've seen it like in the store, but I've never seen it.
Some good shit, bro.
Okay, I'm fuck with it. I don't know why I think this might be just the geek in me or whatever, but like I would rush to the store to get it. Because I always thought it would sell out before I got off from work, which was dumb. Like, that shit ain't selling out before you get off from work.
FYI, y'all, it's fucking February, and if you're in the comics, it's always, I don't know what the climate was going on right now, but they always usually put out some dope-ass variant covers and Black History Month covers and shit, like crossovers and shit. Mm-hmm. So y'all be on the lookout. I'm most definitely gonna get up on some shit.
Yeah.
Probably showing y'all some stuff soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's what we need to bring next time, a few comics.
Yeah.
So hopefully next time y'all see us, we have a few comics, games that we're playing.
Most definitely gonna be doing some gaming on here, some streaming and shit, competitiveness. Like this nigga beat my ass in the fucking Kobe Bryant courtside on Wendy in the front yard, nigga.
OG shit.
64.
Hold on, you ain't telling the whole story. We was playing Nintendo 64 in the motherfucking front yard.
Yeah.
Who else is doing that?
Nobody. In the hood, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna conclude this episode?
Man, we ain't never, man, keep that shit rolling, man. Word to Curtis Snow. And keep that shit rolling. Never stop.
We gonna never stop. Can't stop, can't stop.
Before we close out, yeah, man, this our trial run. Like I said, next time we're gonna have this lighting a little bit better. We're gonna have a little bit more things for y'all to see. We're gonna eventually get some sponsors up in this motherfucker.
We ain't gonna do shit. We're gonna be right back in here with this same light, and you just gonna brighten your fucking phone and watch this shit.
What else we gonna have going on? All type of shit, man. Most definitely music. I ain't really touching a lot of music this time and shit, but
we got time.
We still got
we got time. We can lightweight touch it real quick.
We got about to get 20 more minutes.
We got time. We can put a little bit more to it.
So. Yeah, music most definitely a big part of a lot of things. The mood,
huge
the world.
Part of it. Huge part of it.
If you notice, even in political shit, a lot of these times when these motherfuckers walk out, they walk out with music.
No, fuck that. Let's talk about that. I'm glad you said that. Boy, you hit something else. You just cracked something open. Snoop Dogg, my dog. So a lot of people are talking about Snoop Dogg. He performed at the Donald Trump presidential inauguration. We might be late with it or whatever, but that was something that's just been ongoing. It's been on my mind because music, once again, like he said, music is so much to us. You know, you be having a bad day and hit a right song and shit's feeling better. I just, like, people are all on this case about performing. And what's your take on it? Do you agree with it? Are you against it? Because for me,
really don't, like I said, I really don't know the ins and outs, but.
So I don't agree with it or disagree. Basically, people were saying that just 4 years ago or so, you were calling people. He said, "I want to see which one of you." I quote, "I want to see which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to perform for Donald Trump inauguration." End quote. So, and that quote was kind of not exact word verbatim, but that's basically what he was saying. And so, for me, I just. You have to, I get why one thing, when you say something upset, that's one thing. And he probably was upset about something. But you also have to look at what else, look at how Snoop Dogg has been moving throughout these past few years. He's accomplished a lot. And so the last thing you need to get in the way of you getting to the next level that you're trying to reach is somebody who's holding a lot of power. And Donald Trump is holding a lot of power right now. Whether you like him or not, whether you voted for him or not, you have to agree to the fact that anytime you make it to be the president of the United States of America, you are holding a lot of power. And so with that being said, you know, that's the person that you may want to go over, renegotiate some things with next. Snoop Dogg is rolling 20s Long Beach Crip. Now, I'm not from the West Coast, as you know. I'm not a gang member, but I do know a little bit about gang members over there, a little bit, based on me being a fan of the culture of West Coast music, and that's part of the culture and life over there. And so this is nowhere near being the first time that Snoop Dogg has had to sit with what looks like to be his enemy and negotiate a deal or to get something accomplished that he's trying to get accomplished. It's not the first time. Being in a gang from over there, from what I know, my knowledge of the gang in LA and California or whatever, is your opposition might be right there, but you can't touch them. Like, you gonna, basically what I'm saying is what I said. This is not the first time you have to sit with your enemy and not be mad at them because you got something you got to get accomplished. And that could be just what it is. And then you also have to consider the fact that Harry O was released by Donald Trump, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Donald Trump released Harry O from prison, and I think Harry O had like a sentence of never get out. And so he was released, and this could have been part of the agreement. The agreement could have been, okay, if I let Harry O out and I win the nomination for president, or I win the presidency and be the president in 2025, I want you to perform my inauguration. Snoop might have said, okay, fine.
And not even that, or Harry O might have kind of Snoop, like, do this for me, bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Could have been. Mm-hmm. And then you look at how Snoop is trying to put pieces back together because he acquired Death Row Records, which is a big thing. So I see Snoop might be sitting at that table just so that he can reestablish hip-hop history and black history with Death Row Records. No other record label has done the accomplishments that Death Row Records have accomplished. Do your research on it. It's just sad that Suge Knight dropped the ball somewhat, so to speak, or unfortunate things happened where Death Row Records ended up in the state that it's in. But now I feel like it's in even better hands, a businessman's hands. Snoop Dogg being the businessman he is now. So I'm a fan of Snoop Dogg, still a fan of Snoop Dogg. That's not gonna change my outlook on him. It'll take a whole lot more than that. But I just think that we got to be not so critical on so many of our artists who are trying to work in betterment of our community. And right now, I guess I'm talking to, just the black community. But when we're trying to, or anyone who supports them, really, you can't be so quick to judge them if they're trying to help you and your community out, and I think he definitely understands everyone's not a drug dealer or a gangbanger. I'm definitely not a drug dealer or gangbanger, so you want to chime in on that? I mean, that is music. And he just dropped Missionary with what's his name, Dr. Dre. So yeah, that shit was hard.
And goddamn,
I listened to it.
ESTG just dropped last night. I don't know if you know about him. ESTG.
That's Texas.
Nah.
I'm thinking about ESG. Somebody.
He was CMG. Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Pretty dope, goddamn. He just dropped yesterday. Mm-hmm. What's some other music I've been listening to? Still got Borrowed Marley in rotation every fucking day. Just random shit on my playlist.
Not random for me. I've listened to the Snoop Dogg that came out, Missionary. I listened to the Kendrick G&X. That shit was hard. And I listened to the Ice Cube Man Down. All three of those West Coast. Oh, and East Coast. This Ben came out, I think now.
I know what I'm listening to. Going like that.
What's my man? LL Cool J, The Force. I'm loving how our OGs of the game are still relevant and coming out and dropping music. One of my favorites, E40. I hadn't heard anything from him in a little while, but maybe because I ain't checked like that. But yeah, recently I've listened to Rodney O.
I ain't gonna lie. These three, I'm listening to them right now. They're in the playlist on some random shit. Fucking Megan 2.0. Goddamn, that Glorilla album and a Sexy Red goddamn mixtape.
Ooh, I got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on.
And if you know about that, I ain't got no panties on. That shit just come on fucking BET Uncut. And I don't know what butter from. But
I ain't got no panties on.
Shit was so not hard that it was hard.
Right now, I ain't got no panties on.
I think we done.
It's over with. Nigga said he ain't got no panties on. It's over with, bro. I'm sorry. He ain't got no panties. I never have on panties, y'all.
You're right. That's good. Yeah, I
never wear panties.
I don't wear drawers. I don't ever have on panties.
I never have on panties. Anytime you see me,
quick on the feet.
Yes. Anytime you see me, I ain't got no panties on.
Rockin' niggas can't say that.
Oh, it's lies.
Motherfuckers.
Definitely, man, definitely. I also want to say, man, recently we went through some stuff down here in the SC, in the Metro. And I just want to say, not to get too deep into it, but if you ever having a rough day and you feel like the answer to your problem is going to be ending your life, just remember tomorrow might be 10 times better than today. Whatever you not accomplishing today could get accomplished tomorrow, but you won't know it if you don't stick around to find out. So stick around with us for a little bit longer. Reach out to somebody, talk to them. Have a song or movie that you like to watch that cheer you up. Do everything and anything in your power to continue to survive, to thrive, and to see the next day.
That's real. Shit, goddamn. What you got going on for today, man?
I'm gonna go out here and try to make some money for my car payment, my phone bill, and my car insurance.
Shit, I'm gonna go out here and try to make some video games, something to eat, twist it up.
I probably need to eat at this point now. I probably need to eat again. It's probably about that time. But yeah, that's what.
Well, once again, y'all, we appreciate y'all, pulling up, goddamn, getting this prequel, this preview of what y'all in tune from the store for and all that good stuff. Until the next time.